Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building a big family base game starter. Almost forgot. That's fine. It's fine. I have it right there. It's fine. Definitely didn't forget what I was building 12 seconds in. That's okay. We're fine. But this house is entirely base game. That was not purposeful until about 20 minutes into the build. I was like, yeah, the entire thing's base game now. I had, like, it was in my mind that I was like, yeah, we'll just pick base game things. But then I was also just like, oh, I haven't really said if it's base game or not in my head yet, so I was just like, it's base game now. And I did check, it is base game. It is on the gallery. It is on the gallery, so I can check if it's base game or not. Sometimes I check and it's just like, my first pet stuff thing, and I'm just like, no, really. It also didn't have any mistakes this time, or errors this time, because sometimes it'll be like, you have one thing from Get Together, and it's like, okay, what's from Get Together? Nothing. It didn't do that this time either, so that's really good. But also, it's a starter home for like 6 Sims. Yeah, 6 Sims. But it's like $22,000. It was like $22,000 when I checked, and so then I went back and recorded more, because when you have 6 Sims, I think you get like $28,000, I think, or somewhere around there. I have no idea. I don't play with big families when I start out. Couldn't tell you. But I went back and I filmed like a bit more, which you'll see. It'll look like I finished the video, and then I'll like add more to it. So it's like a false end to the video, because then I added more to it because it was kind of empty. But then I was like, okay, I have so much more money that I could just like use, and so I did that. I also originally, when you see like right now, I was going to place the kitchen like right here, and then I was gonna just like put like the master bedroom downstairs, and then I was gonna put the living room right there. I ended up mixing it up a bit. The kitchen and the living room are now like swapped, and I put like the staircase on like the kitchen, so like the back of the kitchen is the staircase, which I think is cool, but it's also kind of like inconvenient, because then you can put nothing above that side of the kitchen. I didn't anyway, because like cabinets are very expensive, so probably wouldn't have been able to afford that. But also, I could not find a place for the staircase. I was like, I have no idea where to put it. I put it here, where you can see right now, but then I went upstairs and I was like, oh, that's really bad. So then I changed it, and I put it where it made the upstairs into 2 bedrooms, I think. Yeah, 2 bedrooms. And I put a bunk bed. I've been using bunk beds a lot recently, which is fine because they're kind of new. And then I put 2 toddler beds. I don't know in a world in which you could feasibly get 2 toddlers to sleep in the same room and sleep, actually, but like that's fine, whatever. It's The Sims. Video games are not supposed to be that realistic, I guess. But that's about it, I guess. I don't really have anything else. I was gonna add on more. I don't have anything. But today's topic, I guess, of discussion, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I was like, I need 4 topics at one time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I did what every normal sane person does, and I went onto a website for college essays, like topics, because I have it bookmarked, because I am that bad at making up topics that I have to look at college essay topics to figure out, like, when I look at them, I'm just like, stories, childhood stories, you got one of those yet? The answer is usually no, but I did think of one this time, just one out of the 4 I needed, but that's okay. But the topic was, like, first trip abroad, but I've never been abroad, so we're gonna change that to first trip out of the state, because of course, you know, that's really fun. But I was probably like 9, I guess, 8 or 9 when I first went out of the state, that I can remember. I don't remember most things, I guess. I don't know. But the first time I remember fully going on like a trip out of state. So the first one we went on a family vacation to Adventureland. Now it's a like theme park, water park in Iowa. And we've gone there like several times now, but I had like never been to like a big big. It's not even that big, but like an amusement park. I had never been to one of those other than like the fair, I guess. And then also I had not been to very many like water parks, so it was very fun. But I at that time did not think I was going to like roller coasters or any big rides like at all. Like I was like, no, I'm not gonna like that. Turns out I really like roller coasters, and big rides are like my favorite thing right now. But like at the time I was just like, no, I wouldn't like that. That's like not my kind of thing. I definitely, a lot of my friends at the time were like, you like roller coasters? Yes. I don't know what gave me that impression. I don't know what gave you that impression, but yes, I like roller coasters. Yeah, I like big things that like drop you like straight down. It's really fun. I don't get it. It's not like, sometimes it's scary, but like it's fine. It's, just, fall off the roller coaster, fun things. But I have, that first time I went there, I did hate one of the roller coasters. Now, I don't like wooden roller coasters that much. Now, this one was not a wooden roller coaster, but I decided to bring that fact up anyway. I don't like how shaky wooden roller coasters are, because they like hurt my head, like I'll hit it. But this one is I think it's like a metal. It's like normal, like most metal ones are. But it's like a loop-de-loop one, and it had like, I think 2 or 3 loop-de-loops right after each other. I despise this roller coaster. Like I can go on one that it, like full on goes down and behind you, and then I'll be fine. But this one, it like I kept hitting my head on the back of the seats, and like roller coaster seats are the most uncomfortable seats ever, and so I kept hitting it, and it like hurt my head. Like it gave me a headache, and so we do not go on that roller coaster, not anymore. It was a terrible experience. I felt like sick, like not like sick because of the roller coaster, but like sick because I had hit my head so hard, which is not the experience you really want on a roller coaster. But it was fairly fun. Also, it was my first, as I said, it was my first time at like a fairly large-sized like water park. I don't like water parks. I don't like it. Also, with the headache thing, they cause me headaches because I have to squint the entire time because it's like sunny, and so I don't like squinting because it just gives me a headache. Which I think gives most people a headache, squinting for that long. But I don't really like water activities that much. Like water slides are fine, but just like being in a pool of water for an extended amount of time is not fun for me. So, but it's fun for everyone else in my family, so I just gotta deal with it. But like, it's not terrible to the point where I'm not having like any fun, but I would rather not stay there for like 3+ hours. I'm like, this is a 2-hour thing. Like, I don't want to be here for longer than that. But I could stay at an amusement park with like rides for like 6 hours, like 6-7 hours, like that amount of time I would be fine. But in a water park for that long, I'd be like, no, I want to go home. I just want to leave. Just let me go. That was also at Adventureland. I don't know how many of you have, ever gone to Adventureland. I may just be, talking, confusing everybody. But they have, like, big, like, gigantic, like, I don't know, plastic cups that are, like, tube-shaped, and you can put, like, slushies in them. Those were really good. That was the first time I had a mixed slushie, like, where you, like, mix the flavors. Definitely would recommend, because everywhere else you're, like, everyone's like, no, you gotta get one flavor, and that's boring. That's like really boring. So I got like literally like stacked every single flavor on top of each other. Top tier right there. Really good. That was really weird. I've said top tier like so many times in the last week. I have no idea where that came from. I could not tell you where that came from. I've said it like in real life and on my YouTube videos. I have no idea where that word came from, or what that sentence came from. Calling things top tier. That's like really hilarious and also really annoying. I have no idea. I'll figure it out eventually, or I may not at all, but that's okay. We don't need to know where these weird ones are. That's not the first time I've picked up weird things from other people. I'd imagine it's another person, because I don't think I would have been the one to come up with that's top tier. Definitely with like a YouTube video of some sort, I would assume. But that's fine. But it is almost screenshots time, so I am going to go. Subscribe maybe if you like today's video, want to see more of that maybe. But as I said, it is almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!